thing on? Hello. It is me, Brian. I'm not gonna do an intro. I just want to come on here and do a tribute to Jay Briscoe. I'm not doing it for the money, I'm not doing it for the views. I'm just doing it out of pure heart. And then while I play this match with Jay Briscoe, I'm gonna talk about what Jay Briscoe meant to me, where did I find him, and what I liked about Jay Briscoe. He's my favorite Briscoe, and what I loved about the Briscoe Bros in general. Jay was a guy that I absolutely loved in Ring of Honor. Without the Briscoes, I don't know if I watch Ring of Honor in the tag team scene specifically. That's where I met the Young Bucks. I met Kingdom, Bullet Club. Without the New Japan Bullet Club guys, like the people like Marty Scurll, Villain Enterprises, part of that division. I don't think I meet them, without the Briscoes. Jay was an incredible guy. I've seen, I usually don't go into people's lives or anything, but it seemed like he was a great father, a great person in general, and now I could have done one when it immediately happened, but I was too shooken because it was a guy that I had a lot of hope for this year. This year, I felt like the Briscoes were going to take over and show that why they're still one of the best tag teams in the world. In the arguments of guys like FTR, Usos, guys like that, the Briscoes are up there. The Briscoes are at least in the top 3. So to see one of them pass so sudden is saddening. Because I wanted to see a matchup like this that I have running right now, Claudio Castagnoli, the Ring of Honor World Champion, versus Jay Briscoe. We could have got something like that again where Jay goes singles. But we're not going to get that because unfortunately Jay passed away in a car accident. I think it said it was 5:30 p.m. our time in Maryland, Delaware. There was a car crash. It was a 4-person car crash, and unfortunately Jay was one of them. And unfortunately his kid and his wife were there. His wife was okay, but one of his kids is in critical condition where they can't even walk, which is very unfortunate. And then the other one is healing, but we don't know if it's gonna get worse. So it's a really bad situation, and my thoughts and prayers go to Jay and his family. And in general, it's just a really things in general.
You're looking at a well-traveled.
Sorry, let me pause real quick and I'll talk for a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting a text real quick. So, but yeah, before I continue this match, but yeah, so it's really quite a scene. Jay was one of my favorite Briscoes out of both of them. He had the smarts. He had everything. He had the smarts. He had the brain. He had all the things you would want in a wrestler. And Jay was not just a tag team wrestler. Jay was a former Ring of Honor World Champion. He did it on his own without his brother. And he held that title for a good amount of days. But Jay was always my favorite Briscoe out of both of them. And not to say Mark was amazing. Mark is just as amazing. And I'm glad Mark is still alive. But without Jay, you don't make the Briscoes. Sure, you could do Mark by himself, but without Jay, you don't get the Briscoes. You don't get the Briscoe Bros. It's 2 people. And to lose a half of that really sucks. It's quite sad. It's depressing. It's just saddening. It's kind of hard words to say. Today was going to be a special day. Today was Dynamite. Today was going to be Bryan Danielson versus Bandito. Top Flight versus Young Bucks, Willow Nightingale versus Tony Storm today. Then I was gonna go play GTA today, which I am gonna still do all those things, but it's gonna be harder to do that because of hearing the passing of Jay Briscoe. He was a guy that I thought was gonna have a big year this year with Mark in the new Ring of Honor, but unfortunately, since Jay suddenly passed, I don't know what happens with the Ring of Honor belts. I don't know what happens with the Ring of Honor brand. I really don't know what happens. So it's quite saddening. So I don't really know what's next. I really don't. They're so it's pretty insane. It's insane. It's crazy that this is happening because of just a car accident. And what Jane meant to me was a father that loved his kids, his wife, and he was a guy that just loved drinking beer, responsibly, of course. Drinking beer, having fun with the boys, and a great locker room presence. And what he meant to me was the true art of tag team wrestling. See, I've been very critical, and this is the only time I'm going to be very critical about people. I've been very critical about WWE and their tag team division because it could be better. It could be like an AEW. It could be like a Ring of Honor or a New Japan. But it's not that. I just think of it as just a trophy. I don't think of it as a prestigious belt. Look at the tag team scene in New Japan. Sure, New Japan might be having less, teams and stuff because they get to the US, but when US teams do come over, like look at Francisco Akira and TJP. Yeah, they're in the junior tag, but they're still tag team champions. Look at Bushman with Goto and Yoshihashi, the Headhunter. Look at their tag team. They're about to fight TMDK in February. So, in general, it is quite sad that that we lose a guy like Jay, because I feel like Jay could have went back maybe one time. Maybe Jay can go to GCW because he had a lot of GCW shows planned. But that can't happen now, and it's sad. It's sad for the wrestling world. There's probably going to be a 10-bell salute tonight on Dynamite, which is going to be really sad to watch. Because Jay was my favorite Briscoe. And to lose him, it sucks. No one should be lost to a life due to a fatal car accident in general.
There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase him in the slightest. He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup. Yeah, but he's staring at someone
basically in general, I guess I'll go into a few of the matches that got me to watch Briscoes, and some matches I recommend people watching if they want to watch Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe versus the Young Bucks, I think, is a match you should go watch. I think it's a match that got me to love both the Young Bucks and the Briscoes, even if you think the Young Bucks are overrated. That's the match that got me to watch the Young Bucks. Briscoes versus Kingdom is another good one. Briscoes versus G.O.D. is another good one. Briscoes versus Bullet Club is another good one. There's a lot of them, but those are like the main ones I listen to. And then obviously, if we're talking from recent, Briscoe versus the Briscoes versus FTR series of matches, I think is another great one you guys should watch, because it shows the true talents of both FTR and a non-WWE banner, but also shows the power of both the Briscoes and FTR, two brother friends battling each other in a bloodbath of matches. One in Super Card of Honor in Dallas when Tony Khan had a last-minute card. The one at Death Before Dishonor, and then there was one that was what is it? One in what's it called? There's one at the recent one, which was Final Battle. Oh God, Cesaro's kicking my ass. I'm very sorry, Jay. This is what Jay would have wanted. Jay loves taking punishment. I think Jay is the one that takes the most punishment, other than Mark. Like he takes a lot of punishment between the two. I should have lowered difficulty or whatever, but that's just me, dude. Me. Oh my God, bro. Shout out to Drew Cross who made this Briscoe. I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Back suplex
But
on the apron.
yeah, but basically the Briscoes, I think, in my opinion, are the most lucrative and greatest tag team of all time. No one's gonna beat the Briscoes. The Briscoes' achievements that they've made is gonna be hard to beat.
He's staring his opponent down.
So my top 3 teams in the world would be this. It would be the Briscoes, FTR, without WWE. Like FTR, like now, are like one of the best teams in the world. And I'd put the Usos in top 3 because of the amount of matches they had with New Day. Even with, while yes, the whole like bloodline run was not as strong as it could be, it was still incredibly great, incredibly good. So that's what I would say. Time to hit him with his move, the Jay Driller. This was his cool ass move, Jay Driller. That one's for you, Jay. And then obviously
that time. Pip drop. Does he have him here? And he fights it off. I mean, you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. These superstars have endured so much punishment. Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment. This is outright disrespectful. And now he's producing some overwhelming offense. Yeah, it's one attack after the other with him.
another Jay drill. This one's also for you, Jay.
This is going to be nasty. Butterfly pile drive, hoping to end it here. This is it. The cover. What a kick out of two. He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this. I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct alone. Wait a minute, setting in.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
There it is. Oh, no, this is not where he wants to be. Yeah, but can he roll on his body? Can he roll? Can he? And just able to make it to the ropes. That was a close call. He can end it here. He's got him. Cover.
I hate this.
Kick it out before the count. Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
So, yeah, to lose Jay was quite sad. And going forward, you know, the wrestling scene is not going to be the same without Jay. Because his influence with everybody, with guys like AJ Styles and Nigel McGuinness and you know, New Japan guys like Bullet Club and Jay and everything, G.O.D.
Ladies and gentlemen,
like, it will be missed. So, but we will take Jay's wisdom, we will take his loving, caring self and grow from it. Use it as an advantage.
Oh, got the shoulder up just at the last minute at 2.5. He kicked out. Up into the fireman's carry. And bang. He is just reeling from that offense. Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes themselves to. This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him? Enough already.
Oh, I busted him open, as Jay would have in real life.
Clothesline, so effective. Makes him pay with a counter. Are we about to see it?
I hate when it does this, bro. The submission shit. I made the ropes. Oh, don't do that. Oh, damn it. I hate the CPU.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed. Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level. How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Slam! Oh, stomping away. Oh, just turn that around.
Got him up. Drop him on his head. No! Of course, CPU counters.
Can he take advantage?
Oh my god, I got stunned from that too? What? Sorry, this is not me complaining about Jay. This is just me complaining about the game. The game is so bad sometimes, bro.
Go swinging. The king of swing.
Oh god.
He might go all night. He may get the 3 count right here. I think so. A defiant kick out after 1. Incredible.
By the way, way better bar. This should be the main bar that happens next year, I think, in my opinion. Oh my god, bro. Change this though.
After everything these two men have been through, will it end like this? Will it end with a submission tap out? His body might give out at this point.
Nope.
Great use of power to escape. There's not a single person sitting in this arena. It's pandemonium, Cole. Perched up top.
No fucking prompt, bro. Come on, man.
Right to him. He can't just think of riding this out. He has to get on offense. Shoulders down.
This game screwed me.
It's over.
Well, I tried.
Finally comes
But
to an end.
you get the point. Claudio would have had the same thing, probably winning, but you see that heart and grit between Jay is what people love about Jay as a person, is what he did for a reason. And the amount of things he's done for the community is absolutely insane. And you know, Jay is gonna be missed forever. I could guarantee that. It's gonna be missed for a while. He's gonna do whatever he needs to do. So, but that's it from me. R.I.P. Jay. He's gonna be missed forever. I'm gonna miss that man. That man gave me some of the greatest matches I've watched last year with FTR and, you know, Young Bucks, and I will be going back to his catalog with the Briscoes and watching, and I hope Mark is safe, and, you know, Mark, you know, if he ever comes back to the wrestling business, he goes on a massive singles run for his brother, maybe wins a championship for him. It'd be really cool, but I don't know how Mark feels, and it just, I don't know, so, but I hope everyone's safe, whoever's in the crash. I hope everyone's safe. And I know there's only been reported 2 deaths, but R.I.P. Jay, you deserve better. And yeah, so thank you guys for joining me for this quick little tribute to him. And I'll see you soon.